Dad's shocking 911 call after daughter's school incident. The father burst through the school doors, his heart pounding as he rushed down the hallway. Each step echoed his desperation, driven by the urgent call he had received moments before. His mind raced, focused solely on reaching his daughter, whose pain he could almost physically feel from afar. They were inseparable, a father and daughter duo whose bond was forged in laughter and mutual respect. Her bubbly spirit lit up his life, and he was her unwavering support. Their close-knit relationship was a testament to love's power to create a safe haven in a tumultuous world. In the small confines of the school bathroom, she sat huddled, tears streaming down her face. Her sobs echoed off the cold tiles, a haunting melody of distress. The sanctuary she sought in solitude was shattered by the weight of her unspoken fears and the cruelty she faced. Arriving breathless, he found her there, her small frame shaking with grief. His heart broke at the sight, his protective instinct roaring to life. Kneeling beside her, he gently asked what was wrong, his voice a soothing balm amidst her storm. Her pain was his pain, palpable and piercing. His world halted as she confessed, her voice barely a whisper. The words tumbled out, each one a dagger. Racial slurs hurled at her had cut deep, leaving emotional scars. His immediate concern transformed into a fierce resolve to shield her from a world that seemed so harsh and unforgiving. As the father comforted his daughter, her words came out between sobs, revealing the heart-wrenching reason behind her tears. She had been subjected to cruel taunts about her race, comments that cut deep and left her feeling isolated and unwelcome in what should have been a safe space. The revelation of racial bullying hit the father like a tidal wave. His mind raced with anger and disbelief as he tried to comprehend the cruelty his daughter faced. The realization that she had been quietly enduring this torment fueled his determination to take immediate action to protect her. Driven by an instinct to shield his daughter from further harm, the father made a swift decision. He knew that this situation required more than just reassurance. It demanded decisive intervention. With urgency in his voice, he decided to involve the authorities. Understanding the gravity of the issue, the father dialed 911, a call driven by the necessity for immediate action and accountability. He believed that involving law enforcement would underscore the seriousness of the situation. His decision was not made lightly, but with the intent to ensure his daughter's safety and to prompt a thorough investigation. The urgency of the situation was palpable. The father understood that time was of the essence. Every moment that passed without action was a moment his daughter remained vulnerable. He felt a pressing need to act swiftly, to disrupt the cycle of bullying, and to safeguard his daughter's well-being. The school initially responded with a mixture of concern and hesitation, acknowledging the seriousness of the situation. Administrators emphasized their commitment to creating a safe environment, but seemed unprepared for such an incident. The principal expressed empathy, assuring the father that steps would be taken to address his daughter's distress. The father's determination was unwavering as he vowed to ensure his daughter's safety. He demanded accountability and refused to let the incident be downplayed. His resolve was fueled by a fierce love and a deep sense of responsibility, driving him to seek justice and prevent future occurrences. The emotional impact on the daughter and her father was profound. She felt vulnerable and isolated, while he grappled with feelings of helplessness and anger. Their bond, however, provided strength, as they leaned on each other for comfort and solidarity during this challenging time. Community support quickly emerged, with other parents and neighbors rallying around the family. Messages of solidarity poured in, offering reassurance and encouragement. This collective backing not only uplifted the family, but also amplified their call for change. spotlighting the need for systemic reform within the school. Police involvement added a layer of seriousness to the incident as officers arrived to assess the situation. They listened to the father's account, ensuring the family's concerns were documented. Their presence underscored the gravity of the matter, reinforcing the need for an immediate and thorough investigation. Authorities promptly launched an investigation, interviewing witnesses and gathering evidence to understand the severity of the bullying incident. The police collaborated with school officials to ensure a comprehensive examination of the circumstances, aiming to identify the perpetrators and hold them accountable for their actions against the young girl. The school faced mounting pressure to acknowledge its responsibility in safeguarding students. Administrators began reviewing existing policies, scrutinizing their effectiveness in preventing racial bullying. They recognized the urgent need to address any shortcomings and ensure a safer, more inclusive environment for all students, prioritizing immediate and meaningful policy improvements. Addressing racial bullying became a central focus, emphasizing the critical importance of awareness and education. The incident underscored the need for proactive measures to prevent such occurrences. Schools, parents, and communities were called upon to work together to foster inclusivity and understanding, creating a more harmonious educational atmosphere. The father's advocacy efforts gained momentum as he sought to shed light on the issue of racial bullying. He actively engaged with the community, sharing his daughter's experience to encourage dialogue and action. His determination highlighted the necessity for collective efforts to confront and eradicate discrimination within the school system. In response to growing concerns, the school began reviewing its policies. Potential changes were considered to strengthen anti-bullying measures and promote diversity and inclusion. The administration aimed to implement comprehensive strategies that would ensure a safer, more supportive environment for all students, reflecting a commitment to meaningful reform. The incident quickly caught the attention of local media, bringing the issue of racial bullying to the forefront. News outlets covered the story extensively, shedding light on the daughter's experience and her father's determined response. The coverage sparked conversations about the prevalence of bullying in schools and the urgent need for change. Public reaction to the media coverage was swift and powerful. People expressed outrage and empathy, flooding social media with messages of support for the daughter and calls for accountability. The incident ignited a broader discussion on racial issues within educational institutions, demanding immediate and effective solutions to protect vulnerable students. In the wake of the incident, the daughter received support from various community resources to help her cope. Counseling services were offered, and support groups reached out to provide a safe space for her to express her feelings. These resources aim to aid her emotional recovery and resilience. Recognizing a need for systemic change, proposals for racial sensitivity training for school staff and students gained traction. Such training sessions were suggested to foster understanding and empathy, equipping individuals with the tools to recognize and challenge racial biases. The goal was to create a more inclusive and respectful school environment for all. Weighing his options, the father considered legal action to ensure justice and accountability. Consulting with legal experts, he explored avenues to address the racial bullying incident and hold the responsible parties accountable. This consideration underscored his commitment to safeguarding his daughter's well-being and preventing future occurrences. Creating open communication between parents and teachers is crucial for fostering a supportive environment. Encouraging dialogue can help identify and address issues like bullying early on. Parents and teachers should collaborate to ensure children feel safe and heard, promoting a culture of respect and understanding within the school community. Organizing a community meeting can be an effective way to discuss and address racial issues. Bringing together parents, teachers, and students allows for shared experiences and solutions, Such gatherings can promote unity and create actionable plans to prevent future incidents, fostering a more inclusive and understanding environment for everyone. The father shared a heartfelt message encouraging other parents to remain vigilant and proactive. He emphasized the importance of standing up against bullying and supporting children through open communication. His words served as a powerful reminder of the role parents play in advocating for their children's well-being and safety. The school has committed to improving its environment by implementing new policies and practices. This includes revising their approach to handling bullying incidents and enhancing their inclusivity efforts. By taking these steps, the school aims to ensure a safe and supportive space for all students, promoting respect and diversity. As the daughter begins her emotional healing process, she receives support from family, friends, and professionals. Through counseling and open discussions, she is gradually regaining her confidence and sense of security. Her journey serves as a testament to the resilience of young individuals and the importance of a strong support system. The school implemented significant long-term changes to prevent future incidents. They introduced comprehensive anti-bullying programs, emphasizing respect and inclusion. Regular workshops were scheduled to educate both students and staff on diversity and acceptance. These initiatives aim to create a safer, more welcoming environment for all students, ensuring no child feels marginalized. Efforts to build inclusivity extended beyond school hours, involving after-school clubs and activities celebrating different cultures and backgrounds. These initiatives encourage students to embrace diversity, promoting understanding and empathy. By fostering an inclusive community, the school hoped to break down barriers and build lasting friendships among students of all races. Educational programs were introduced to teach students about diversity and its value in society. These programs included interactive sessions, guest speakers, and field trips that highlighted cultural richness. By exposing students to various perspectives, the school sought to broaden their understanding and appreciation of the diverse world they are part of. The community rallied to support affected students, organizing events and discussions to raise awareness about racial issues. By creating a network of support, they aimed to provide a safe space for students to express themselves. This collective effort helped foster resilience and confidence among those who have faced bullying. Reflecting on the incident, the father shared how deeply it impacted their lives. He expressed gratitude for the overwhelming community support and acknowledged the positive changes. Although the journey was challenging, it strengthened their bond, and he hoped their experience would inspire others to stand against bullying and discrimination. The incident highlighted the need for ongoing education about empathy, respect, and diversity. It taught the community that silence only allows intolerance to persist. By confronting these issues head-on, the school and parents learned the importance of creating a safe environment where every student feels valued and understood. To prevent similar incidents, schools can implement regular workshops on inclusivity and establish clear, enforceable policies against bullying. Encouraging students to report any instances of discrimination fosters a culture of openness. By equipping teachers with the tools to handle such situations, schools can ensure a proactive approach to maintaining a supportive atmosphere. Empowering students to speak up is vital. They should feel confident that their voices will be heard and respected. Schools can encourage student-led initiatives and peer support groups, which not only provide a platform for expression, but also cultivate leadership skills and mutual respect among classmates. The community must move forward with hope, believing in the possibility of change. By uniting against bullying and discrimination, a brighter future awaits. Every small step toward inclusivity and understanding counts, reinforcing the belief that together, we can build a more compassionate and accepting world. Everyone is urged to advocate for comprehensive anti-bullying policies in schools. By actively participating in school boards and community discussions, parents and educators can push for necessary reforms. Together, we can ensure that schools are safe havens for all children, where diversity is celebrated and respected.